Be strong.
Hello students, this video is especially for those students who are trying since long to get any acceptance letter from any Chinese university. But even after trying a lot, still they did not get any reply from Chinese professors, and they think that they will not get any acceptance letter. So here are few tips for writing polite email. We call it polite email. Email is an email in which usually we ask any professor to give us a seat in his lab or in his research group for master degree or PhD degree. So here are I have listed few do's and few don'ts. So before I go into email and where I will show a detailed example for how to write that polite email and what should be the subject. Few are just do's and don'ts. So whenever you are going to write a polite email, you need to just mention the important words that we can use some bold and color text, like the important word like your name, your previous university, and your research topic of your previous degree. You can just use it as a bold text, and you can also use colored text, but try to remember, don't use more than two colors. It should not be like that you have used 3 or 4 color and your email is so colorful. And another important thing which I have noticed in the students email, that students are going to write a very long email that usually Chinese supervisors don't like. So just be concise, just ask what you need. So mostly students ask either supervisor or the Chinese professor don't even read our email. So it is not like that. They mostly check their email in the morning daily. So I think so every day, until and unless your email just went to a spam folder, they usually check your email. So first of all, I would like to recommend that don't use Gmail. You can use any Outlook or any Hotmail or any other ID. Don't use Gmail, because Gmail is usually goes to a spam folder, because we know in China Google is not allowed. So usually it just got into spam folder. So if you want, any professor should just consider you as student for PhD or master candidate. You just need to quote his paper, his supervisor paper. I mean, you just are not approaching him blindly. You have to prove yourself that yes, this supervisor or this professor's published work is really interested. You can write some citations of his paper, like hey professor, I have read your this article which was published. I liked it very much, or I am interested in this. So you need to quote some paper in his first email, but not too many, only few, 1 or 2 are enough. So another thing you just need to do is you need to publish your own research, because Chinese professors love scientific writing. They usually love articles. Even you published in just non-SCI journals, that is also okay. And if you don't have your research article for your previous research, you can just go on and publish the previous research article even in any Indian journal. I can suggest many journals if you need related to your field. They just take $30 or $40 and they can publish your research. And just don't forget to upload your CV as attachment. So these are few don'ts which you should obey while writing polite email. So here are few things which you don't. The first and most important thing is just sit, relax, and while writing, you should not rush. If you are going to rush, that you have a target that you need to send at least 100 emails in one night, so sorry, then this is not a good behavior. So just first try to focus on any professor research work for a few days, then email him. It is more better to find those professor which you have studied about them. So that is why I have written 3 emails are better than 100 emails. So it is better to send targeted 3 emails. Planned 3 emails are better than 100 emails. So here are few other things. Don't be over polite. You don't need to mention like that honorable or dear. Like if he is professor, just write professor, and if you think he is associate professor, just mention him as doctor, like Dr. Fu Xiaohong. Like doctor and professors are okay. And I have also noticed in some emails where students just write, and they start to teach what is CSC scholarship. Oh, there is a CSC scholarship, and what we need. Yes, I need one acceptance letter that will be used for CSC scholarship and this university. Of course, supervisor know that what is CSC scholarship. Of course, they know that what is acceptance letter. So don't try to teach them what is CSC scholarship and you need acceptance letter. Just even writing once is enough. Sometimes I have even seen few examples in which just student starts to teach, oh, this would be stipend and there is need of stipend, it would just enhance my chances to get admission. You just don't need all this. Be concise. So here were all few do's and don'ts. I hope if you will follow these rules of do's and don'ts, I am sure at least you will get reply. So here is one example which I have received from one student. So I will mention few mistakes in this example. Although this email is good written, but here I would like to add something. Like here we can see that in the email subject, it is mentioned that prospective student seeking acceptance letter for PhD position. Yeah, this is right. You can also mention like this. So here, which I have just highlighted in red color like that, honorable professor, maybe I think so honorable don't need to write. Just write Professor Ruan Qingsong is enough, or even only the family name Ruan is also okay. So greetings, you don't need to write long greetings, or you don't need to ask their health, or and because you don't know them, you are not familiar, you are not their friend. Maybe just you can say him good day. Good day is enough. And you in this example we can see that the candidate has not mentioned its name. So we must mention candidate name, like I am this, what is my name, and you must mention your name of university, because Chinese professors are much careful about the university's name, because which university do you belong and from where you did your last graduation, that is most important. So you must mention your university name, that where you. Yeah, that is fine that I am contacting you for PhD position in CSC scholarship. It should be for CSC scholarship in the area of finance. Yeah, and here which I have just highlighted in green color like that, masters in banking and finance. That is your most important. You can just make it bold or make it italic. Just look it different. That's usually teachers don't have enough time to read your whole email. They just have a look, they just have a bird eye view of your email, and they will just select either this student CV should be checked or not. So we can see that here it is mentioned that CGPA, yeah, you can mention if you have good CGPA. And here another one, the most important thing, you can mention your thesis topic of your previous degree. And here which I use the modified for like the model to identify, compare the quality assurance implementation in both type of blah blah. I think so you are not required to tell the importance of your research. So I think so this line is extra and should be deleted. So yeah, another line that is most important and would be useful: I have read your publications, including this, like Leaping, Meng Hui, and Feihui, and this is the title, and this is where it is published. So, and this matches with the research of my field of interest. So this is the line which is most important you should mention. So another thing, I want to start my PhD under your supervision. That is okay. On any topic of your choice, maybe this should not be written. You are not required to mention right now. And it will be a wonderful for opportunity to enhance my knowledge and complete my research work. Maybe this one also should not. Maybe this is extra. Okay, so you don't need to mention. So, okay, yeah, this is fine. I am attaching my CV, research proposal, and abstract. Yeah, it is good if you attach any abstract or research proposal of maybe master thesis. You don't need. Maybe this, like this, what you are interested in that field or in that paper. If you have any research proposal similar like that, you can add. Yes, it will be very good. But most important here are a few things. Even you write good or bad, your CV matters, your research matters. Sometimes we think that yes, maybe I do not have written a good polite email, that is why supervisors or teachers usually don't reply. No, it's not like that. Even you write good or bad, it, although it matters, but not like the fully. I mean, it is just matters to some extent. If we can say that yes, it matters, but not it's all due to this. So yeah, here you can write that you are sincerely and regards. Maybe you can choose one of them, and maybe you can write your name. And most important, you should not forget to upload your CV. If he will be interested and if he will think that yes, you have worked that on his profile, definitely he will go through your CV. So in another video, I will just show a few examples for how to make a good CV. So if you have any question about this, please say me in comments. Thank you for watching.